gold, guys. One more, sorry. And then there's gold one, all right?
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Hey guys, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another live session with Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys. My partner is Ron. Current time is 7:51. All right, starting a little bit late today, guys, simply because we have the 8:30 news and 10 a.m. All right, I want to stay a little bit till maybe about 10:15. Okay, and watch the red folder release. Okay, so that's why we're starting just a little late. All right, but guys, regardless of that, make sure to check the description box on a buy or sell channel here. We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. Okay, any trades are taken upon yourself. Try not to risk more than 1%. Like I said, we're not financial advisors, so anything can happen in the market. So protect your capital is the main goal in this game. All right, make sure to use proper risk management too. Okay, if you have a small account, use small lot sizes. If you have a medium account, use medium. If you have a large, then you can follow it accordingly. You guys understand? All right. Guys, our recommended broker is HankoTrade. Okay, you saw the video right at the beginning. All right, make sure to understand that to download a demo account first, and then if you guys like the spreads and everything like that and how it works, you can fund. Okay, our recommended prop firm is MFF. Okay, Sniper Trading will give you 5% off. And then finally, our recommended liquidity platform is Bookmap. Guys, today at 1 p.m. we will be going live on the Bookmap platform, just showing you guys how we like to use our trading alongside with that unique tool. Okay, so guys, with that being said here, you can see yesterday was a massive move on gold. Okay, as soon as Powell speak, right, that thing rumbled the markets. Everything went bullish, guys. Remember we talked about, at the beginning before that speech, we were a little bit bearish. The Dow, everything sold off. Okay, as soon as that the speech happened, all right, it pumped the market back up. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward here. You guys can see right on the chart that this is the daily. Okay, so guys, we're currently at 1783. Like, I think we're gonna probably hit 1800. All right, then maybe have a short-term retracement and then maybe continue. But we'll watch and see how the overall price is going to move based on what news is coming up at 8:30 and at 10. All right, so right around here, guys, we have some daily resistance. All right, and what we're going to do is a top down leading into the 5-minute time frame. All right, same as we do every single day, without a doubt. All right, so daily support, we have some daily resistance. Okay, and guys, just to keep in mind, all right, you got to remember something. We are in a new month. Okay, this December month is generally not the best for trading. I've been saying that for a little bit, so hopefully you guys are understanding of that. And if you guys have hit goals for the last month and you're not feeling comfortable wanting to do anything take it off leading into the new year. All right, got some 4-hour support starting to hold up around that 1778. Okay, 4-hour support. And then I'm not going to use too much 4-hour resistance, guys. We have the daily just above here. So This was the speech, okay? The beginning of it. Look at that big pump on the market here, holding strong and true. All right, had the nice start at around 1752. Okay, right around that 1750, 1752 psychological level. Had the big push movement here. So, in terms of S and R, all right, we're not going to use much on the 4 hour. We're going to use more of an hourly for this type of move. Okay, so going to use a wick resistance here. Okay, you can see that we just started to break above previous structure, so BOS, break of structure. All right, you can see we're going to gather that wick right here on the hourly and gather that hourly support at that current area. Okay, so I'm just going to mark that down here. And guys, if we do go continuing bullish here, our target obviously would be psychological 1800. All right, so I'm going to mark that up just in case we do get there. 1800. Okay, that would be a daily bullish continuation move. All right, continuing to make higher highs. Okay, and let's take a look now at the 15-minute time frame. All right, looking good here. 15-minute support, and my resistance level is just basically above on these wicks. Okay, and team, I'm not doing anything until 8:30. Okay, 8:30 is the time where I'm going to be looking to trade. Before then, I'm not going to do anything simply because of the news itself. All right, so have some 15-minute support. Okay, and you can see the resistance coming up here on the high wick, okay, which would be the hourly. Okay, and then we got our 15-minute resistance on the current wick right here. 15-minute resistance. All right. So let's drop down to the 5 and see what we're working with. All right, pretty straightforward here. Not really any divergence. Okay, price is still moving. Let's see where we're at in terms of moving averages. Definitely above the 9. Okay, so that's a bullish trend. You can see we're definitely above the 202. So only really looking for some buys at this current time. The retracement could happen during the news if price wants to sell off. All right, so just keep that in mind for both 9 and 200 EMA. All right, you can see the 50 line here. We're going to start to notice that we are heavily overbought, okay, at least on the 5-minute, but on the lower time frame, you know, it's a lot different from the higher. Okay, the higher still has a lot of momentum to continue in the upside. So let's mark this 50. And then go from there. Okay. So my daily, guys, I'm going to be using as a just supply zone here. Okay, that is previous structure, and I can show you on the hourly what I mean by that. Okay, if you look to the left, okay, you can see that price has had a nice rejection level coming in here. So we can mark that up as a supply area. All right, look at how many wicks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rejection wicks coming from, what time was that? Roughly 8 a.m. on November 15th. All right, so we're challenging this level again with a lot of bullish volume here. All right, and remember, this is on the hourly, making new higher highs. Okay, higher high, higher low, higher high, low, and now making a new high, breaking this structure right here, continuing in the uptrend. So that's what we're going to use for our hourly supply, okay, in between the daily and the 1 hour. All right, now I see nice structure support hold coming from the bounce right here, which started this continuation trend on the 4 hour. All right, so I'm going to mark this up right here as a demand level area. Okay, and you can see that's where we tapped over sold. Okay, and then you had the engulfing candlestick, price retesting, and finally starting to move on the way up. Okay, as soon as we got this volume right in here, okay, you can see we started to break that 50 line, and that's when price really started to continue in the bullish direction. Okay, so let's just watch and see. Monitor how everything is going to move coming in at that new hourly swap, which is in about, let's see here, we got about 20 seconds. Okay, Congratulations to Filata. Okay, just passed phase one this morning. All right, first time ever. All right, passed the 5K account, hit the daily target goal, and now is going to go on to phase two. So I wanted to give a shout out to Fatal on that one. So huge move. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So 8 a.m. now. Remember how we use wait for this swap? Okay, look at this trend we have right here. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, guys, my key level on gold to be 1783. Okay, if we're going to do anything on this type of move before news, let's just take a look. Mark 1783 here. Okay, we'll mark that up as a red line for a potential gold sell. Okay, it's heavily passed, so we'll see just how this is going to move. Okay, and you can see price broke through a lot of volume, held support here, still following that trend, and you can see we're continuing our bullish waves into that nice higher time frame supply. Okay, so I'm going to mark that up real quick, just so we're all on the same page right here. So 1 hour. And then go from there. Okay. Okay, guys, so like I said, we have that new hourly change up here. Don't be doing anything right at this time. Generally at the hourly swaps, as mentioned previously, we have big indecisive movements here. So let's just monitor this accordingly. All right. And watch and see what's going to happen at that 8:05 leading into 8:10 time frame. All right. Guys, and let's smash these likes up to 100 and we'll head over and do NASDAQ today. I'm not going to really focus on GU. We can if you want. All right, so if we smash 100 likes, we can focus on if you guys noticed on GBP USD yesterday. Okay, there was a huge bottom out. All right, on the hourly, you can see what happened. The big push. Okay, we definitely collected a lot of these pips coming from around that time frame, 9 a.m. right, leading into 11. That's when it caught the volume here and it reversed and started to pump. All right, but GU dropped about 90 pips from our trade yesterday. So let's just watch and see how maybe the news is going to push our pound sterling into the next level, bullish or bearish. All right, and let's monitor the DXY here. All right, guys. So you can see here on the 15-minute what we're working with, a nice little zone. All right. We've been trading in a lot of zones lately with the DXY, guys. So this will be interesting to see what kind of moves we're going to get. If we get a lot of bearish pressure continuing, which we've been in the trend for quite some time if you look at the hourly. All right. Look what's happened on the DXY. We were at definitely 107. Okay. And then you can see here that was on the 30th yesterday at around 1 Powell speech, and then it just freaking tanked. Okay, so if we break here, guys, like I said, we're coming to 105 for sure. All right, it's the next key psychological number, and the momentum can actually probably push past there if we have the negativity on the dollar itself. So let's drop this down to the 15. All right, and we're gonna add an alert right here, and then just one more right at the top. We're going to edit it, delete it, so we can set it again. Okay, so here we go. Basically, let me see what we got going on here. This is our bearish target, okay? And then you can see the bullish target's going to be right up here. You can see the previous structure. Okay, so one of two things, we're going to have to get a break, having continuation. That'll be the target. All right, move that up just a tad. You can see that's where they had the previous sell. Okay, so remember, like I said, when it gets around here, you're probably going to see a retracement pushing back down. Why? Because sellers have been in control at this area once before. If we start to break below here, guys, you can see here we're going to get into the sell, okay, leading into the bearish momentum, which is just the overall trend continuation, okay. All right, so there's a pullback, which is this going bullish, and then there's a trend continuation, which is bearish. All right, so let's watch and see and monitor these. We got levels set up on both. Okay, about 73 likes, guys. Smash these things to 100, and then we will go ahead over and do NASDAQ. Our members already have about 5 trades prior to news, okay, that have been sent just right now in the Zoom. So it doesn't really matter too much if we want to focus and stay on one. All right, this is just for YouTube, guys. If you guys want to see some other trades going and stuff like that, then we can do that. But the likes have to be there, and we can start to do some of that. Okay. So gold is still bullish, guys. Gold is still bullish. There is a mean no correlation between Goldie and you can see the DXY. Okay, trying to push up. All right, little rejection here. Overall trend. Okay, short-term pullback, continuation, pullback, continuation. All right, pullback, continuation, pullback, continuation. You guys see what I mean? All right, so let's just watch and see here. This is the overall consolidation, as we just mentioned. This is the zone I'm looking for right now to get out of. Okay. Okay, there goes gold, guys. Big push on gold. Okay, so gold is just going straight bullish right here before the news. Okay, like I said, the continuation of the trend is pretty strong. All right, and it's now just 805 currently. Okay, so here we go. We're going to monitor this accordingly. Okay, so let's also check out the news right now. All right, like I said, we're not doing anything until that 8:30 time, so we can monitor everything here. It's the news what we're looking at. Okay, got 7:30. We just launched a folder here. We have 8:30 CAD and then a few US folders too. So every Thursday, guys, unemployment claims. This is every single Thursday we trade. Okay, one of my actual favorite folders to do. Then we have core PCE. So let's take a look at this. All right, and you guys can take a look. Why traders care here. Federal Reserve's primary inflation measure. So this is huge for me to understand right here. Primary inflation measure. Okay, so the Feds use this 100% to gauge whether you know, inflation is actually taking place or if they're going to make an excuse and say it's not. All right, and 9 hours ago, guys, you can see here. All right, in terms of any kind of news releases. All right, so inflation is the most important currency valuation because rising prices lead to the central bank raising interest rates out of respect to their inflation containment mandate. All right, so this is the big folder, guys. That's why I said I'm waiting until 8:30. Okay, and then you can see we have the unemployment claims coming into, which is a pretty big folder in itself. All right, so like it's just basically jobless claims in the U.S. All right, and coming into December. All right, if this thing is negative again, like this is going to have a huge impact on the overall economy. You have the housing market just stagnant right now. Banks are not loaning anybody any money, right, because of the jobs and inflation. Like it's a scary time right now. So you guys got to keep that in mind, especially when looking at this overall jobless claims folder. Okay, so just monitor that accordingly, but that's the target for us, guys, that we're going to be looking at those two folders. Okay, PCE and unemployment claims. All right, so here we go. All right, remember this hourly supply is coming from an hour respect of the sell. All right, so let's just monitor everything leading into that time. All right, guys, so we got 100 likes. Do you guys want to do NASDAQ or GBP USD? What are you guys feeling? Let's see if we can get over 50 comments, members. You guys are going to be the real deciders here. Let me know what you want to do. Which might result in the overall high demand on win? That's a good question, man. I got NASDAQ. I got a lot of NASDAQ here. Okay. All right. Okay, so look at gold, guys. Heavy rejection here. Just keep in mind on that top wick, we have broke and made a new high. Okay, so that's a key thing for me to remember. Okay, that made a new high. All right. It's definitely a NASDAQ day, absolutely in. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and do NASDAQ here. Take a peek. All right, look at that big bullish retracement here we have coming off from that December 12, 1 a.m. sell-off. All right. So let's go from the top down on the daily here. Look at this. So it's interesting. If you looked yesterday, we had a lot of indecisiveness. Remember at market open, all right, it looked like stitching, you know, right around that 209 EMA, and you can see it ended off nice big bullish candlestick because of the speech. So we got some daily resistance coming in here, guys. Okay. This is looking pretty primal for a continuation. If you guys notice the Dow Jones on the hourly, which I believe NASDAQ will be the same. Okay, we'll talk about the three white soldiers. Okay, which are a huge bullish movement here coming in. All right, so we got some daily support here. And if we break above, you guys, 12,200 is definitely a huge target for NASDAQ. Okay. Made a post yesterday, guys, about the possible Santa Claus rally, talking about that. I did mention to you that indices are generally bullish in December. Okay, so this will be really interesting to see if this is actually going to come true. So 1 hour here. Oh, this is do you guys see any kind of opportunity here? Just go over this real quick. What kind of formation of structure could this be performing right here? Yeah, exactly, guys. Remember, you guys see it absolutely. You could see a nice big bullish flag, guys. Okay, for real. This could be a huge push. Okay, if that's the case, guys, 12,200 could be definitely the target itself. All right. And let's make a mark here at our 4 hour. Quentin, I think we only do FX. Come the new year, though, that'll be changing. So I got some 4 hour resistance. All right, and we're going to leave it at this currently and get the 4 hour support just above on these wicks. Got some hourly momentum here. Okay, you can see nice rejection starting to push very strong. All right, nice hourly support coming at that roughly 12,025. Okay, so here we go. We got 1 hour support. Okay, and we'll see, guys, like I said, if this is a flag pattern here, we're going to break this resistance at the 4 hour and come back up, test the daily. And if we continue, guys, like I said, we can get to 12,100, which is the daily here, or we can get to maybe the push continuation, 12,200. All right. Some of the guys in the US can't trade all the things you guys can because we're in the States. You don't have NASDAQ on your broker, Quinn? You should, if I'm understanding you correctly. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's mark the resistance up here, guys. hourly. So 1 hour resistance. Yeah, sometimes it's just named differently. Okay, and let's take a look at the 15-minute now. All right, so remember we talked about that higher time frame, guys. Okay, showed the flagpole. This is the flag in the shorter time frame. Okay. Okay, take a look. All that big simple volume, guys, that we showed you was right here. Okay, let's just take a look at this big consolidation. All right, that's what we basically traded in the morning. Do you guys understand this? This shitty stuff right here, that's what we traded in the morning. Horrible, right? And then finally 1 p.m., 1:30, started to see some volume here, and that's what pushed the overall market. Okay, so we can erase this, just focus on that. I just wanted to show you what we're currently working with on the lower time frame. Okay, so guys, pretty straightforward here. Nice rejection candle coming in. All right, guys, we're going to leave GU alone for today. Okay, we did it yesterday. It caught a nice little 90 pip sell off. All right, but a lot of the people want to focus on NASDAQ today accordingly. Okay, so we'll do that, and you can monitor GU by the correlation of gold as well, just FYI. If it is correlated, it's not always, but it definitely is at times. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I'm going to be marking some daily support, which is some demand right around here. Okay, and we'll mark that as a bigger zone. Make our moves to the left. Okay, and then my supply coming in right around here, guys. Pretty straightforward. That's where I've had multiple sell attempts and bullish breakouts, and it was rejected finally, leading into the hold of a 5-minute supply zone here. Okay, so let's watch and see. Okay, and like I said, you can use Fibonacci levels, guys, as whatever you'd like to take into control for your support and resistance. All right, this is just basic top down. Okay, so let's see what my key level on maybe NASDAQ would be here. 12,030, roughly 38.5. Let's take a peek here. It's just right around that level. Okay, so right around the 15-minute, guys. So key level on NASDAQ, guys. All right, so we'll monitor this accordingly. We see the zones here. We are pretty much in a zone to zone. It's very similar to gold. You can see there's a nice bullish trend line here. Okay, so if we do break that, guys, like I said, we might get an impulsive move into supply here and start to sell off. Okay, but if the trend is still going to hold bullish, like I said, the 12,000, 100 is not far-fetched from the news release. Okay. Okay, and then okay, so let's go to Goldie here. Okay, so you can see gold is getting pushed back down due to price action here. That's a nice bearish engulfing candlestick. We're still holding on the 15-minute now. That was once resistance. You can see it got heavily broke, so that will now act as support. All right, so we can just maybe move this level right here. I don't want to congest the chart too much, but you can see here that price is still in and around holding that zone here, waiting for the potential move. Okay, let's go take a peek at. There's GU, guys, nice big continuations. Okay, and there goes the dollar. All right, breaking down. going to see here if it's going to make that new low, guys. It's right at that critical level here. As soon as it breaks, we're probably going to get an impulsive drop, all right, and then maybe a short-term retracement. So let's just monitor this and see how it's going to go. This is done on the 15-minute, guys. Sorry how ugly that is. But that's the overall trend we're looking at right now. Okay. So let's see here, guys. Before we get to 105, we're going to have to get to 1052, okay, which is the nice bounce zone right around it here. All right, so remember, when you're in areas like this, the sells are going to be bought from the floor, okay, so demand buyers, all right, and the ceiling is supply, which is sellers, okay. So when this is starting to come to, showing of a sell opportunity, keep in mind of the time, okay, 8:20. All right, remember we went over news coming in. All right, so if DXY is dumping, look at GU having the continuation push. Okay, NASDAQ is still holding straight on the 15. Look at gold, still trying to push up and hold that wick. Okay, so still continuing. All right, so probably going to fill that wick. And a little bit of another rejection here. Okay, guys, so we got about just under 3 minutes for this candle to close, and then we got that 8-minute overall time, which is going to be that 8:30 news. Okay, let's take a quick peek at oil here too. Okay, look at the Dow here, pretty strong. Oil is getting a little bit of not much movement here, guys, so I can see oil making a nice little actually impulsive move, to be honest with you. I can see by that 3-wick rejection here. Guys, if you want to see some levels on oil, let's smash this likes up. Okay, let's see if we can smash this 300 right away. All right, at least get to 200. All right, members, you guys already have key levels so far right before news, so just mark those on your chart and monitor them. All right, they were sent a bit before. Let's see if I can get that. Guys, is anyone watching oil today? Has anyone been watching since the morning? It's actually had really nice moves, guys. So about 8 minutes to news, guys. Let's set up some oil opportunities here. We'll see. And news is probably going to have the rocket in terms of oil anyways. So we got some oil buys around, around 80. Okay, so 79.96. Okay, nice big buys there. And let's watch the opportunity coming in before news. 81. Okay, and that's another key level on oil, guys. So that's the range I have right now before news. Okay, obviously news is going to have a big impact regardless. So we're going to see what's going to happen on oil here. Will CPI affect markets with huge? Yes, I do think both. It'll affect all markets simply because of the inflation, but also you have unemployment claims today too. All right, so this is the range we have here, guys. Okay, and let's take a look at oil on the hourly. You can see it's still making new highs. Okay, yesterday's oil buys, guys, were, I don't know if you remember, we had I think it was like 80.65 going to 81. Okay, You can see that it just had that short-term retracement now, but take a look. You don't take a trade before news. Just a suggestion. Like I said, guys can do whatever you want. Okay, peak, peak, peak. Okay, and then you can see the overall trend happening, inverse head and shoulder. All right. And guys, when I say you can do whatever you want, like it's suggested to just stay away from news. Okay. When you have a couple folders on news, it's not too bad. But if you watch the video yesterday, guys, honestly, you'll be like, what the hell is this guy doing? You know? And I said at the beginning, like, we got to be very smart, patient, and careful, right? But yesterday's session, if you guys go back and watch, it was a gong show. You know, it's not fun to be trading news because you're just catching what ifs. Okay, it's the honest truth, right? So that's why I suggest, especially for leading into December, okay, which is the last month of the year, and we have December 1st. Okay, it's very high probability that you're going to have some impulsive moves. Okay, so commodities right now, you can see oil is pumping. I probably have a feeling that gold is still pumping up. All right, so take a look. Yep, made a new high. Okay, here we go. Remember I talked about that wick. So that wick got previously broken, and where are we going right now? So let's go look at 1789 is the next whole number here. Okay, so let's monitor that. All right, and I have a feeling since that pumped, GU would pumped as well. Okay, NASDAQ is still holding, and GU, guys, still pushing up, making new highs, and there goes the dollar, guys. Okay, and you can see the tumble breaking that level of support, probably coming back down to the next key support before we have that 200, actually, sorry, that initial 105 hit. We got to get to that 105 100 first. So mark that up. And we got about 3 minutes, just under right now. Okay, so NASDAQ is pushing. Guys, these right here, these red levels, okay, these are key levels for sells. Okay, but you can see the volume has broken through. All right, you can see the supplies coming in here. These are key levels for sells. All right, this is what our AI system kind of produced. Okay, now it can change. Before, the last one was sent at around 8:15. Okay, but news can obviously have a big impact on this. Okay, if there was no news, guys, you can see this level was selling here pressure before December 1st at 1:30, and then same with at just beforehand at around just at the open up of the close of the month. Okay, and same with on gold. Okay, so if we flip to gold here, which we'll watch during news, okay, the key level on gold 1783 for potential sell. All right, you can see here it was rejected right here and sold. Okay, and if we keep going over beforehand, you can see in previous 5-minute 15-minute structure that gold would had a nice little breakdown at this current level too. Okay, there's just high volume and high liquidity sitting at these key levels right now. Okay, so we're gonna watch and see gold. Gold has broke past here. All right, so this level may not come to true as it did to the left. All right, okay, it may have been annulled. The buyers have broken through here, and we're just going to make a new high, continuing in that overall trend. So, and we got about a minute left, guys, before this news, so we're going to watch and see what's actually going to happen here. Okay, news never blew up any of my accounts. I blame lack of education discipline for that, Michael. I think the lack of discipline is not watching news and not just being familiar when news is. You know what I mean? So nice trend, guys. So let's see here if that's going to hold true. And the only reason I'm looking for this right here, don't enter in sells right now just yet, watch news, just because we're looking at the previous structure here. Okay, looking at overbought, price is still in that over now of the daily. Okay, so we got to remember that's a key level here, and if it's going to continue, guys, like I said, we have that 1800 psychological level as our potential target. So let's just watch. Gold is flying right now. Boom, boom, there it goes. Okay, so see how it broke above, guys? Look at how it's respecting the daily now. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's take a look at everything else. Oh my goodness, look at NASDAQ, guys. Look at NASDAQ, big retracement. Okay, so see how I told you. Nice level of support hold, pushing up, probably getting to that, where we go, the daily here. Okay, so that was our target, that 120.92. Look at that big bullish move, guys. Continuation in on the 15. Take a look here. Okay, this is the 15-minute time frame, breaking that 4-hour resistance, getting nice support. Okay, so let's watch and see here the first 5-minute, guys, as always. Look at Goldie here, indecision, and the volume is still continuing, guys, making new highs. And so this to me means that news releases have kind of been released, both positive and negative, not correlated with one another. So let's see here. Oh, guys, that's good. Unemployment is up, and you can see the core PCE is down 2%, 0.2%. All right. So take a look, guys. Look at how important this is right here. That's the indecision coming on the first 5-minute candle. Let it do its thing. Okay. You can see 1789 key rejection. Okay, and it's holding that daily right here. All right. So let's watch. The Dow Jones is pumping, guys, just continuing the trend. Look at oil, still continuing. All right, big movement coming probably to 82.20. And then look at NASDAQ here. Big volume, guys. Okay, so NASDAQ tapped the daily, 12,092. All right. So see how this news, look at the high wick and the low wick right here, guys. All right. Sorry I say guys a lot. I should say team. Low wick, big high wick right here. Okay. Indecision on both parts. But the trend is bullish, so that's why you're getting that overall continuation. Okay. Is it a good time to buy USD JPY? We'll take a look at that after, my man. We'll take a quick peek. Okay, GU, a little bit of indecision as well. Okay, and let's take a look at the dollar, guys. There we go. Okay, see how the dollar sold off? All right, tapping that 105, 100. Okay, so monitor both here, guys. This is still the trend continuation. If it breaks here, guys, it's coming to 105, and that means you're going to get a big pump on GU, gold, and the NASDAQ indices are going to probably follow suit. Okay, so this thing is going to rip if we get to the 105 area. There's NASDAQ, guys, big hold, continuation. Goldie's still holding. All right. Remember, guys, the trend is continuing here. Okay. That key wick was the sign as soon as we broke above it, making a new high. Personally, I'm waiting on the sidelines right now. All right. I want to see this candle close and see how the momentum is going to shift. If gold is going to continue, guys, we're probably getting to that 1795. Indices are pumping. There it goes, guys. So hold, breaking through supply. Do you see how, if you look on the 15-minute, what type of supply we had to break? Okay, so rejection here, 1, 2, and then the third time on news gives it enough momentum to push. Okay, nice big volume-based candle here, coming towards the daily. All right, and just keep in mind here, 1 second. Where is it? Remember the 4 hour, guys? Gold is ripping. Remember the bullish flag pattern? Okay, volume based, consolidation, big news event, pushing up. Okay, look at this. So that volume continuation, guys, is having the overall push. Can we get to 12,200 today? That's the key. We're getting held up a little bit at the daily here. You can see to the left, we're breaking, all right, but do we have enough to make that momentum shift to get up to 12,200? That's the key, all right? Okay, so DXY just probably tapped there, guys. Let's watch and see this. There it goes. Okay, so you can see Goldie's having a little bit of retracement here, guys. But take a look, 105. Are we going to find that level of support here? That's the key thing I'm looking for. 105 whole number. Can we start to see the retracement now coming back up? That's what we're watching. So that was the target. It was hit. Can we get that momentum push? All right, let's watch. I want to see real quick on the hourly. Okay, we haven't been this low in a while. Guys, the last time we were here was August, all right? To be exact, roughly August 11th, all right? So if it breaks here, like I said, the next key wick we have is around 104.6. All right, so the dollar is moving, guys. Absolutely. Okay, and then GU's retracing. Let's watch, guys. Look at NASDAQ pushing back down, holding that daily. There's Goldie. If we break through this supply, guys, I'm going to get into a gold sell. We start to get in here and break down. Okay, we need to get through here, guys. That's the key thing. Remember how we talked about before, break of structure, BOS? Supply will now maybe act as a demand zone. Okay, there's a lot of volume that pushed through here. Okay, you see that 89 level, 1790 was the key rejection coming in. Let's move that up here. That was the key wick, and then you can see bearish start of the continuation. All right, so we got to get through this level here if it's going to sell. If not, they're going to open this up, potentially hold the buys, and then walk our way back up. Okay, so let's watch and see. Can move this bad boy up maybe into here. This is a feeler lot, all right, if you're going to look at sells below supply, but we got to get down there beforehand. All right, let's watch. And let's go take a peek at the Dow here. Okay, key rejection. And then oil is a little bit of rejection as well. Okay, and let's look at NASDAQ still having that retracement too. EU is ripping, guys. Big support level here. Okay, and then GU, guys, still that indecisive candle, not much movement. I want to see the DXY. Okay, and take a peek here. You can see a lot of push down 105, 150. Okay, and then gold is still holding, guys. So nothing's closing below here. We're still respecting that bullish volume. Okay, so I told you, just be patient here. The buyers are still in control at this current time. That's why the dollar index, you can see, had that push down the long wick from the top. Okay, let's take a look at the 15-minute now. See the break, and here's the retest on the 15. Okay, the hourly, you can see here we just got broken through with a lot of volume at this time. All right, so still give it to about 8:45, and we're going to see that rejection level at that 1790 here, if it's going to hold true, or if we're going to break it and have that momentum push, probably back to, which is just the trend continuation, maybe back to 1795, okay, maybe 1800 level. The dollar is dropping, guys. The DXY is going bye-bye. We're below 105 now, okay? That's why you're getting that momentum continuation here. All right, this thing is going to drop if the momentum is going to hold strong leading into that, the new 9 a.m. This thing is dropping, guys. So like I said, if it's dropping, guys, this thing is probably going to pop. But I'm still a little bit indecisive on entering in this kind of move until about 8:45. It's getting a little bit of momentum drop now. Okay, it's still very strong, guys. Look at this volume here. Okay, so when we move that, take a look. The support level, remember we talked, you break, okay, it breaks through this movement continuation. This area right here becomes buying volume. Okay, that should be switched to green. You can see the buyers here have stepped in at the daily, started to hold, and now you're walking your way back up. We're probably gonna, if the dollar index wants to continue to sink off, guys, this thing is probably gonna get to at least 1795 before that 1800 level. Okay, so let's just be very patient with this. You can see the news, although it looked very promising and fun to trade. All right, could have head faked out a lot of people, especially if you held during the news. Okay, because it pushed up, then it retraced here. That could have got you stopped out, and then you can see now that it would have had a continuation based on the volume continuing in the bullish side. All right, so let's go watch NASDAQ too. Okay, and same with NASDAQ here, guys. Still holding that trend. Okay, the resistance level, are we going to close below that daily? And take a look at the key level here, guys. So you see how it dropped off? Okay, momentum dropped. Big long wick right here, gathered some volume. Okay, then the buyers took it back up. Look where they closed, guys. Remember how I told you this is a key area where buyers are sitting? All right, this is the key right here in terms of the volume continuation and the volume coming off of the 4-hour flag pattern. There goes the DXY, guys. Done. Okay, it broke that 105. This thing is sinking down to 104.86 right now. You're going to see gold starting to move. There it goes, guys. Okay, so nothing closed below. You can see it starting to rise here. Remember we talked about getting to that 1795 right before 1800, so we're going to mark that up right here. Dollar is done, guys. Okay, so current time 8:45. All right, so this is the time to watch the last 15-minute candle on the hourly here. All right, I'm still a little bit bearish on gold here. I was saying the same thing on GU yesterday. Everyone thought I was probably insane. I'm still a little bit, but we'll have to watch and see here. $8.45 is coming in now. Again, keep this in mind. Remember, we talked about making new highs. To get up to that 95, we need to break this wick, exactly how we did with this one leading in. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, just under. Here's the last 15-minute candle, guys. We're going to see how this is going to close. All right. Try not to buy at the high. Okay. It's tough right now. Remember the news. It wants to bait you in like this. Okay. I still haven't taken one trade. All right. Hopefully you guys are in the same boat with me. All right. If you have, just be careful with leading into that new 9 a.m. Okay, so let's go take a look at that quick dollar index. Let's take a look at everything else here too. There's the Dow retraced. There's oil. Oil didn't make too much of a move here, guys, unfortunately. Okay. There's Goldie retesting here. All right, looking to fill that wick. There's NASDAQ pushing right back down. All right, the dollar's getting pushed back down too, guys. Okay. And then there's GBP USD. Okay, GU looks promising. I want to see that level right there. I want to see the news coming up here. The 10 a.m. news, guys, that's why I started a little bit late today. We're going to watch this manufacturing index, okay, PMI. All right, so we have 9:30 before this, and then we have 10 a.m. So this will be interesting to see what's going to happen based on these two releases, okay? And the dollar's starting to have a little bit of a bounce here, guys. Okay, Goldie's still holding bullish. Okay, so watch GU right here, guys. That's going to be a critical support level. Okay, that was the big volume bust here. That was 830. So we're going to see if it's going to bounce here and start to rise, or if it's going to break below and then start to get a little bit of a sell here. Two two one one five. Let's watch. Okay, so see how it's starting to break. Let's monitor this possible wick fill here at the bottom. And gold is still dancing around here, okay? So let's see here if we can get maybe back down to this consolidation. All right, you can see that movement. That's a critical support level that GU is holding at right now, okay? So let's just monitor that. consolidation zone. So let's watch. That's the target if we're going to have that continuation sell here, guys, right down here. We need to break here at close, and we'll monitor GBP USD. There's NASDAQ approaching that key level, guys. Monitor this. There's Goldie. You love the beard. How long did it take you to grow it? This one was about 3 weeks. Okay, so DXY, guys, watch the pump here. Okay, so we have a full retracement on DXY. Gold is starting to hold here. Okay, GU, this is what I wanted to see. Take a look at this, guys. So right back to that 105, 100 level, okay? Okay, gold is going bullish, all right? And you can see what the dollar index is doing right at that 105. So this right here is going to be a tall tale sign, this wick. Okay, so if this is going to push back down, get some resistance at 105, you're going to see it tap in this level again, and you're going to see gold go bullish, maybe GU go bullish too. Let's watch. Okay, so GU is still holding that support. Okay, nothing has broken yet on GBP USD. That's still evolved on the trend line. Okay, so we'll just monitor that accordingly. Okay, it's still bullish. All right. You can see NASDAQ is holding right back into that overall zone. Okay, and then gold is making a new push. There we go, to test that wick. All right. So remember, key level wick right here, very important to watch. See if we're going to make a new high. Okay, and there it goes, still holding trend. Breaks that wick, like I said, 1795 is the target. That's bullish target right here, so we'll mark that up. See how it's going to go. I'm still, like I said, I like the shorts on gold, but the volume is still too strong for me to get involved with it right now. All right. And also, the short would have happened a little bit earlier. You can see the time. Okay. I'm waiting for that new hourly swap. Okay. 9 a.m. switch up is going to be the key time that I'm waiting for. Guys, I mentioned to the guys on the Zoom yesterday, hourlies are the key for me. Okay. Personally. All right. Hourlies are the key for me. I only really look to get involved with like maybe 2 of them. If I'm trading not like live with you guys, I'll be up at 6, waiting for 6 a.m. going to 7, 7 a.m. going to 8, 8 a.m. going to 9, and then find I'm not looking at really doing 10. Okay, I'm past 10 o'clock is not for really for me when I'm doing this alone. Okay, I like the early mornings, nice smooth moves, not getting involved in too much news itself. All right, so here we go, right at that key wick rejection, guys. So 1790, okay, almost at 91. We can move that up just and walk price in terms of the wicks. Okay, and we can see how GU still, if it's still pushing, if it's correlated with gold, NASDAQ is still holding here. And then GU's just dropped down a little bit, holding in that overall still bullish trend on the line, okay? And then you can see the DXY is still just getting held at that 105, 100. So it's a standstill right now, guys. As much as I want to tell you that not moves are going to be happening right now, it's still just stuck. Okay, everything is stagnant. News has got everything just kind of holding right now. You can see NASDAQ is still holding that overall trend. Okay, there's Goldie trying to break 91. Dow is starting to drop off too. And then you can see oil is not doing too much, guys. It's still respecting. Okay, the shift you can see here is below, holding above now. So watch this key consolidation on oil. There's not much actually that even really happened on oil itself, which is kind of surprising to me. Usually oil does get a little bit affected by news. All right. And then we'll take, guys, let's take a quick peek at USD JPY. I had someone donate something here, so we'll take a quick peek at that. We'll go on FXCM here. Okay, gold is pushing up, guys. Monitor gold here. Oh yeah, USD JPY, guys. See how broke the structure? 137,400. Okay. Let's take a look at this on the daily. Yeah, this thing is dropping, guys. Okay, target for USD JPY, if you're looking to trade it, is definitely that previous neckline support. Maybe 134. Yeah, that just broke key structure, guys, so just keep that in mind. Always look at pairs on the higher time frame, guys. It's definitely the most important thing. You can see why I'm saying that is look at the level that it just broke on structure. Okay, it can still maybe pop back up here, but if it holds below, guys, that 136 point roughly 385, 136 350 area, it started to pierce through that, and that's those the key level of support to the left. So if next, like I said, we're coming back down probably until 135. All right, and if it's going to continue to drop, guys, then 134 is going to be the target for USD JPY. All right, and all it is just following the trend. Okay, like as much as I want to tell you the secret sauce here, it's just following the trend. Just monitor the next 4-hour open. Okay, and you can see right here, this is the key level that we're watching. That was the previous consolidation before any kind of move. Okay, and that is bullish. That was a bullish bounce here. Okay, but again, what goes up must come down, what goes down must come up. All right, it's just when is the matter of time and at what point during news. Okay, so if you see on the hourly, okay, you can see there's a little bit of bottom wick here, but again, USD is a trendy pair with JPY. The JPY pairs, guys, they trend hard. All right, so just keep that in mind. All right, it is still holding there, some support on the hourly. Okay, nice little downtrend here, flat top. So if it continues, watch it get to an apex at around 135,780 and then make your next big move based on that. Okay, but the bearish target on the higher time frame is 134. Okay, and first stop though, you got to get to 135. All right, so key psychological numbers on both USD JPY, 134 and 135. Okay, guys, do people trade USD JPY? Like I said, I know there is some really good traders out there who love USD JPY because it's a trendy pair. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of it. like I find it a little bit too slow for me. I'd rather focus on something else, but you know, there's a lot of people who do like it in itself. All right, so you know, to me, like I said, this thing is bearish. If it pumps back into this demand area, okay, which is on the higher time frame, then you know, maybe we can get back to at least 138 level, which is the next level of consolidation that happened at around, you know, the 30th of November, so yesterday. All right. Okay, guys, so we'll go back to gold here. Okay, so gold got rejected at that 117.91. Guys, it's insane. I see in the chat I need gold to go up, I need gold to go down. People are buying and selling gold like crazy, and I'm sitting here like I'm sitting in the bushes right now, guys. I'm telling you right now. I am sitting in the bushes just waiting. Let's take a look at NASDAQ here. I personally like some bearish movement on these indices. Like I said, the sell level for me, I'm still looking for a NASDAQ drop, guys. Just personal preference, but we'll watch. Let's see if the Dow led the way in any kind of drop. No, still holding here. Sitting in the bush like a creep, just monitoring the awkward creatures. These bullish candles and bearish candles are definitely awkward creatures for sure. Okay, let's see this possible sell on NASDAQ here, guys. Remember, key levels of once sell pressure turn to buying, all right? It happens all the time, all right? So just keep that in mind. We are making new highs, all right, at that 12,110. So let's see, guys. If we close below this on NASDAQ, I'll take that sell for that wick fill. Looking for that bad boy right there. So let's watch. This was the key. See how it's the volume key level, and that was 12038.5. Okay, so monitor this. We'll see how it's going to move. Okay, and let's go take a peek at gold real quick. GU, guys, so held support here. All right, nothing kind of broke down below, still moving. All right, didn't break down in that trend line. You can see what's going on. The dollar index still getting resistance at that 105, 100. Okay. There goes Goldie, guys, still holding along that trend. So for me, you got to keep in mind, nothing has broke below this trend. Okay, this started on the 15-minute. All right, look, nothing has broke below here at all. Okay, nothing. And remember, I did mention to you we are above on the 200. Okay, so the 200, guys, if you're above it, you're looking for buys. If you're below it, you're looking for sells. The only time that it can switch is generally when large news events happen, you know, and or like a market open situation. Anywhere where high base volume momentum will shift. Okay, so let's watch and see here, guys. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen at 10 a.m. Okay, personally. Okay, you can see gold is still going bullish, guys. Are we going to tap that bullish target? 1795. We'll watch and see. Okay, so still a lot of strength here, even after that 905. Nothing on NASDAQ here, still holding. Okay, just in some consolidation. You can see the Dow was holding too. I'm still not looking for anything. You can see, look at that top of support. They're pushing it right back into supply, which would be turned into a demand zone here. Okay, so still holding along that trend. Okay, nothing broke down. And you can see GU is holding as well. Dollar index rejected at 105, 100, starting to sink, guys. So everything is pushing. Gold just popped. There it goes. NASDAQ holding too. There it goes, guys. Let's see if it's going to tap. Okay, so I guess it's 9:30 we're waiting for here. Goldie's coming to that 10, probably that 1795 definite level here. Going to tap before we get any kind of movement. Okay, guys, let's watch and see if we can tap here. I'm going to go quickly let the dog out. All right. And remember, we got 1800 big bullish continuation. Here we go, guys. There it goes. Let's see if it taps here. So nice big break above. And it's coming pretty strong, guys. It's definitely looking to get to that 1800 level. Okay, guys, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back, and we will continue here, looking for that 930 continuation. All right. Guys, we just tapped the bullish momentum here. There it goes, 1795. Okay, so she's moving very, very nice, guys. Okay. so here we go. Do I let my dog out to walk on its own? I don't think I'd walk my dog when I'm on a stream, but there is a nice big backyard there. So yeah, definitely he can enjoy it for sure. Okay, so bullish target hit, guys. Dow Jones is starting to push too. Okay, and you can see here oil is starting to really rocket, guys. Perfect move on oil. All right. And then there it goes, guys. Big move. Okay, target hit. And now we're watching for that 9:30 news. Okay. Okay, so guys, what are you feeling? Do you want to do Nasdaq or Dow Jones for the market open? A lot of people looking down. There goes oil, guys. I love the continuation bullish move on oil. There goes gold, guys. So we're going to look to tap that 1800 here. Okay, that's the first bullish target. Let's see if we can get another one. Let's actually mark that up here. Right, that's like the higher time frame continuation target right there, guys. So if you guys got it from 91 to 95, that's maybe about a 40 pip move. All right, 38, 40 pips. Okay, so we're going to do the Dow Jones here, guys. Okay, so we'll do a top down here. All right, looking for the momentum shift coming in at 9:30. Okay, so remove everything going out. And you can see here 35,000 is definitely not far off from the Dow Jones here, guys. Like that's maybe about a 340, 375, 85 pip move. It's not far off at all, guys. Okay. So we'll find our next psychological level here. Three, 4, 7, 5, 0 is what we'll use for our daily resistance, guys. And then we'll use our daily support on the current candle here. Let's see, December 1st. Okay, so we got daily resistance. Let's mark this up here. Okay. take a peek at our 4 hour now. Okay, so this thing is still pushing, guys. Okay, so we got 34650. That's the big wick. All right. Okay, so we'll use that as our 4 hour resistance. Okay, and we'll take a peek at our hourly here. Gold is going bullish, guys. Okay, nice hourly support. And then we got the hourly resistance just at the top wick here. Okay, so let's just drag that across so you guys can see what we're looking at for. Okay. And then let's take a peek here, guys, at our 15-minute. Okay, so nice 15-minute resistance coming in at the top of the body here. Okay, NASDAQ is pushing back down, guys. Okay, NASDAQ is pushing back down. Just keep that in mind. All right, we have NASDAQ and Dow testing those levels one more time. Okay, so 15-minute, let's gather that big long wick. That'll be a target for me. Okay, and we will look at, not too much in the 15-minute, we'll go drop down to 5. Okay, so let's watch and see what's going to happen on the Dow Jones. Personally, guys, 4 hour resistance, have some nice resistance level here. Okay. You can see with the buying volume here coming back down. To have some buyers in and around in this sitting area right here, around 34480, 34500. Okay. Now, the key thing is, guys, keep in mind, just like today, through everything, you can see here that it's been holding bullish. Okay. So let's watch and see what's going to happen on the Dow, guys. We got about maybe 12 minutes here. We'll sit back and see how it's going to hold this trend or not. Okay, so let's take a peek at everything else, guys. There goes Goldie. Okay, getting rejected at 1796. Okay, and then let's take a look at NASDAQ here, guys. So still holding right along that key level. All right. This is looking like a flag pattern to me, like a little bit of a bearish flag. Okay, so let's watch. Still a lot of momentum pushing back down here. GU is still holding up, guys. Okay. So still nothing closed, still rocking along that trend. Big bounce buys. Okay, and then you can see the DXY, guys, is still in that consolidative state area. Not doing too much. Probably going to come back down to 104.850. Like I said, the sell is still following the overall trend. And that 850 is right around in here, okay? That bottom wick. So if this bounces down, guys, gold is going to pop up to 1800. Okay, and we will see here what's going on with Goldie. There it goes, guys. Let's see here if it's going to continue. Tap that psychological 18. Okay, so here we go. Just under 10 minutes, guys. This thing's looking pretty strong, to be honest with you. It looks like the DXY, guys, is following suit in terms of, you know, that sell momentum here. I'm still a little bit iffy, okay, in terms of, you know, getting into any trades at this time. So I'm going to wait until 9:30. You know, it's the best bet for me. I still haven't pulled one trade today. And the reason why that is, guys, is because one, like I said, didn't want to get involved with the news. Didn't like the pullback set up for what happened to me in terms of what I look for. Okay. And then, you know, the third is the actual hourly flops. Okay. So what that means is the time difference between waiting for a 8:30 candle leading into 9, nothing came to play that allowed me to get into an entry before the new hourly switch. Okay. But again, you can see as of yesterday, we're still continuing in the trends. Okay. So gold is still bullish, guys, but do I want to be buying at the highs? Not particularly. So when you miss a trade, you know, you miss a trade. That's just kind of how it is. The momentum and volume is still there, but you know, unfortunately, there's nothing that could be done at the current time. All right, so let's just wait until 9:30 and then 10 a.m. and see what's happening. Okay, and then you can see getting a little bit of rejection here on the Dow, guys, still holding. Okay, so look at that trend, guys, still holding along the trend line. There goes Goldie, guys. Watch and see. There it goes, guys. 1800, still bouncing up. Okay, there it goes, guys. Let's see if it's going to tap. Add that alarm here, and then we got that 5 minutes left on the Dow, so we'll go check it out. Okay, so here we go, guys. Just under 4 minutes, so let's watch. Okay, guys, so if new, don't trade 9:30 New York. Okay, wait 5-10 minutes, see volume, do not risk more than 5%. Use stop loss and trailing stop when applicable. Okay, pretty straightforward, same thing as always. All right, I am looking to get into a nice move here on the Dow. All right, so everything is just continued bullish. Okay, so monitor this, guys. Let's see the DXY real quick. There it goes tapping, guys. You're going to see it. There goes the Dow here. All right. And then there's GBP USD still continuing. And then that's why we're here it goes, guys. 104.85. %, should be 1%, my bad. Here goes the bell time, guys. Got about a minute and 50 here. Let's watch. Okay, guys, so if we break below that hourly, like I said, looking for a short opportunity coming down here. The overall trend is still bullish, okay? We have 10 a.m. news as well. Keep that in mind. So if you're not comfortable or wanting to trade this, all right, keep in mind. We also have 10 a.m. news moving forward. So let's watch and see here if we're going to get a breakdown coming from that overall supply zone coming into our demand, which is filling that wick, okay? So monitor this accordingly. Let's see. Looks like if it breaks that supply, it's going to make a new higher high on the 4-hour, which is still trendy. I personally like the Dow sell, but this will be an interesting market open here. NASDAQ dropped down in that selling area here. Dow is getting pushed back down. Here we go, guys. 5 seconds. Let's see the open here. Oof. There it goes, guys. Let's see if it can continue. goes. Wow. Big drop off, looking to fill that wick. Okay, NASDAQ is dumping too. Everything is kind of pushing back down here. Okay, let's see if it's actually going to fill that wick into demand, guys. Okay, heavy sells. Andren, am I still bullish? I was never personally bullish. I said I like the gold sells here. That was the only one I was looking for. And you can see the gold, he just hit 1800, guys, so we haven't hit that in a while. Okay. Okay, there it goes. And let's see the Dow here. There it goes, still dumping. Let's see if it's going to fill that wick. Okay, this is still the first 5 minutes, guys. You can see here, still about 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Okay, let's see this new candle open up, guys. So remember, we're coming to an area where buyers have been sitting before. Okay, nice rejection here coming from that overall trend, tapping from supply. All right, this is going to be a critical mark if we get into this demand zone here looking for some buys. Remember, we do have a key level here all the way back down. This is where the buyers have been sitting near the daily. All right. Okay, so about a minute and 14 left for the new candle to open up here. And we're waiting to sell continuations, guys. So right back down to the daily it's looking like. Let's see what's going to happen here on the new candle open up. All right. If we break this daily, this thing is dropping hard. Okay, we're back into that the buyers area. But you can see here. Okay, if it breaks there, guys, that's the start of the fill of that big imbalance that happened from the big push yesterday. All right, so, but you can see here, they're starting to hold. Okay, a lot of wick coming down, which means the buyers are stepping in. Okay, so watch Goldie now, guys. Okay, little rejection at 1800. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. All right. You can see NASDAQ is dropping down just a bit, filled that wick and pushed back up. Okay. Goldie looking probably to reverse back down to 10, that 1795 level. And there goes the Dow here. Okay, it's interesting how you're getting both indices being different, guys. Okay, both indices being different. Take a look at what happened to NASDAQ here, starting to flip bullish. Okay, so that's what's giving me a little bit of a hint that maybe we're going to see a little bit of a bullish bounce coming on the Dow. It's still dumping in to the original supply area here. Okay, so that flag pattern did work out. You can see continuations, but then the volume filled. As soon as it filled that wick, okay, we had buyers stepping in here simultaneously. All right, so this is going to be interesting coming in. I bet you they're moving it and saving some more volume based for that 10 a.m. news time. Okay. And then there's the Dow here. Okay, so here, two bottom heavy wicks. Okay, let's see if we're going to get a support level hold here, a little bit of a bounce. If we break this daily, guys, I'm in for a sell. Goldie's dumping off, guys, hard. Okay, NASDAQ is coming to that key level again. Okay, there's the Dow here. Let's watch NAS. Okay. Andrew, it'll be interesting. I'm not too sure about both right now. Okay. This news coming up at 10 is going to have a little bit of a major impact as well. Okay, the spinning top candles here are just indecision. All right, so you can see here they're still holding a lot of strength in terms of the retracements here once they broke that trend. Okay, so you can see the trend line is still respecting and being respected. Okay. There goes Goldie holding that 1795. If you guys haven't done anything, let's wait until news. Okay. You do know that there are buyers here. Okay, pretty straightforward. Gold has tapped a psychological number. Let's see here, guys. Goldie's dumping off. Oh, shit. Like I said, the manipulation is very real here. Let's see this break of the daily, guys. It's like I said, here we go. Let's see. Let's watch. Okay, critical level, guys. Let's see NASDAQ here. NASDAQ is right at that level. So monitor the Dow, guys. Like I said, I still like the sells here. Goldie's retracing, holding true. You can see what's going on with NASDAQ. Still very, very manipulated at this level. Okay. I personally like the NASDAQ sells, guys. Okay. That's just me. It's still holding along that key level. I told you. Look at the manipulation right around here. Okay. On the 15-minute, it's indecision. Take a look at this candle here. Okay. This is going to be the new 15-minute open at in about 3 minutes, guys. So the 5-minute, remember, I've told you time and time again, the noise, all right, is what's scaring a lot of people from entering or executing trades right now. But if you look in the 15, you can see that this is an indecisive candle. Okay. So right now, you should not be doing anything. All right. Okay, so here it is. Let's watch GU rocket here. DXY actually tapped that level again. Okay, and then you can see it's now retracing back down. Nice support level hold. Okay, and we're still holding that support. All right. Okay, and nothing broke down and closed below here, guys. All right, so let's see if we're going to actually get the volume push. Okay, and here we go, guys. Yeah, we got our manufacturing index in about 2 minutes. We'll see how that's going to impact. Okay, NASDAQ's still holding. Okay, so NASDAQ is leading the way, guys. NASDAQ is currently leading the way. You're probably going to see Dow retrace just a bit. All right. If you guys caught in from the top here, all right, which is a beautiful sell, from 586 down to 34455. Okay, that's a big initial drop, but we'll see what kind of manipulation is going to come here in about 2 minutes and then that 10 a.m. time. All right. Okay, guys, here we go in about 21 seconds here. We're going to see if they're going to push this in a nice bullish move, okay, which was the gold short-term retrace, sorry, the Dow short-term retracement. NASDAQ is leading the way right now, guys. Okay, and here we go. Let's see. Okay, remember NASDAQ in some buying momentum here. The Dow is just right in that zone, okay? Okay, so if we actually looked at what's going on in the Dow Jones, the US 30, in terms of financials, all right, it'll be really interesting to see the least what's going to happen. But again, remember, the short-term sell-off in demand, okay, overall the trend is big, okay? So Goldie, let's see if it's going to push back up. Gold is right back at 1800, okay? There goes NASDAQ here holding, all right? GU still pumping, and then there it goes, guys. So still continuing in the sells here. And then let's see what's going on. If we're going to break 1800 and continue that psychological, probably maybe 1805. And there's the Dow breakup, guys. So let's see here. How this is going to happen. Okay, so demand, we are buying here currently on the Dow. Okay, let's see if we can get a closure above here on this 3-minute candle. All right, looking pretty strong. Okay, so let's see. Price drop down here into some demand. Let's see if we're going to break up here and then start to walk to the upside. Just as like we did this before, and we're going to see how that's going to move. If it doesn't hold above here, guys, like I said, it's going to drop back down, and we're going to get that momentum push to the downside again, okay? That resistance level at 34,500, it's acting as a key level here, all right? The wick filled, okay, a lot of sell pressure, and then you can see the resistance now is actually holding pretty true, so if this is going to fall, we're going to come back down to 34400, okay? Okay, 948. Okay, so see the rejection here coming in, guys. Let's take a look. There goes gold here testing it. Still making new highs, guys. Still breaking up. So that's a nice big move. Okay, NASDAQ a little rejection here. GU is still flying. And then you can see the DXY is dropping, guys. So this is coming to 104,700 for sure. And then that 104,643, which was that critical 4-hour zone and support level on the wick to the left. Okay, so remember that was the August level that we drew, and you can see it's coming right back down. And that's an insane thing to happen, guys, but it makes sense simply because the overall trend is bearish. Okay, and we've broken key critical support levels and high support times that happened. Okay, and you can see here that like there's nothing stopping this drop. All right, there's nothing stopping this drop. It's still continuing. Okay, so let's watch the DXY here, guys. Sorry, the dollar, and how it's correlated with the Dow here. Okay, so we got 10 minutes until this news coming in. All right, so the momentum is still pushing. Okay, nice buying out of demand here, guys. We're starting to hold. Okay, let's see if it's going to follow suit. Okay, let's see here, guys. There it goes. Nice buys. Okay, there we go. Here it comes right back up to supply, guys. Okay, short-term sell-off, filling it in. There it goes. So it's still following suit, guys. Watch the path. Okay, see how it dipped down here. Following. Here's your retest. Open. Continued. Okay, we're going to see if it's going to get back up to supply. Okay. I'm currently in 2 buys on the Dow right now, personally. Gold buyers will be trapped. It's near the highs, guys, so just remember that. Okay. I don't know if you guys are going to be trapped because, like I said, it can probably still make a move, but that 10 a.m. is going to be a huge time where you're going to watch. This manufacturing index, guys, is going to be huge here. Okay. And if you guys are not familiar with what it is, okay, come here to Forex Factory. All right. You can see here that it's a leading indicator of economic health. Okay, businesses react quickly to market conditions, blah, blah, blah. You guys can see that this has been done before. Okay, purchasing manufacturers index. All right, so it's definitely something that will take place with high impact in the market. Obviously, that's because it's red. So other than that, guys, that's the last one we're going to watch. We're going to stay till about maybe 10:10 and watch the 2-minute candles opening up on this current news release. All right. So I'm about 10 pips on the Dow. Okay, I got 2 buys here on in the demand, so I'm going to secure this, guys, just because of the news. All right, not looking to get involved with it. All right, and let's go take a peek at Goldie here. There it goes. Okay, so monitor gold, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. Still a lot of moves. Like I said, 1805, guys. Let's see if it's going to get there. It's almost there right now. Okay, you can see the Dow is still in buying volume here, but we got about 6 minutes left. I want to see what's going on with oil too. Okay, so let's monitor Goldie here. Still going, guys. NASDAQ's still holding too. Okay, so the Dow is the lagging indicator right now. All right. And the Dow is starting to get some momentum here. So here we go, guys. Just under 4 minutes now. We're going to see if things are going to continue. Okay, so a little bit of an impulsive candle right there. You can see push, close. Okay, so that's why I look to secure, guys, leading into that 9:56, 9:57 time. This thing is going to be interesting, guys. All right. Okay, let's take a look one more time on the 4 hours, see how it's looking. Okay, so we already done right here. Okay, you can see price dipped off, held support. Okay, and we're starting to get nice rejection coming in off of that current short-term supply level in terms of the long wick right here, guys. Okay, so this will be interesting to see what this 10 a.m. is going to do. All right, it's heavy sell pressure. Okay, so just under a minute and 20, guys. Here comes this news. All right. If we dump below that daily, guys, I want to take a sell. Okay, personally, we're going to watch and see how this is going to move. Okay, still nice demand here. Okay, short-term buys, but now we're looking for, the next big continuations. All right. There's a long wick on the 15-minute, guys. If you take a peek here. Okay, big push down. All right, so we're going to see how this last minute is going to open up with this news. Make sure, yeah, Tony, good call. Guys, make sure to check your spreads too. Everything gaps up at this current time, all right? Okay, oh, guys, look at this. Look at that gap. See how the candle closed? Okay, look at this. See how they gapped that up there? Oh, my goodness. Manipulation at its finest, guys. Okay, so sit back. Let's watch and see. Everything is moving hard right now. Okay, this is big, guys. Okay, here we go. See if it's going to flush. Okay. There it goes. Following trend here. Monitor this accordingly, guys. We're getting held up at the previous structure. Okay, so if you guys got any of that sell, don't be afraid to secure when you can. You can see that's holding up support. Okay. Monitor accordingly. NASDAQ is coming back down too. There it goes. Goldie's still holding strong, looking nice. Okay, NASDAQ, oof, guys, look at this double top. Okay. And there's the Dow. Yes, guys, there we go. There it goes, guys. Yes, 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 yes. Fuck yeah. I'm running 380 bucks, guys. I'm happy with that. I am out. Okay, let's see if it's going to drop some more, guys. Let's watch and see. That's a pullback here in demand. You can see continuation from news. All right. Let's see if it's going to follow suit here. All right, if we break below here again, guys, like I said, I'm going to look to enter. But we'll watch and see here. Everything looks like it's going to sell. Let's watch Goldie. Focus on NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ's a huge double top, guys. You can see it straight up, but nothing's following suit just yet. Okay. Oh, here we go, guys. Okay, it's still crashing, guys. I added one more sell. Okay, I'm gonna see how it's gonna move. If you missed it, guys, just sit back and relax now. Okay, it's still the first 5 minute candle in news. So if you guys didn't do anything, no worries. Just sit back and watch. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it's going to continue. So first 5 minute candle, guys, you can see the impulsive drop, all right? Waited, that was the only trade. The original sell and then the added sell is the only ones I've taken all day, okay? So just don't get greedy, guys. If you guys are in or made some pips on that, nothing followed suit like this, okay? That's why I told you close before news. And you can see we're starting to open up here a little bit of a support level hold coming at that 34375, okay? So 10:05, guys, you can see the first 5 minute dump, okay? Maybe leading into this overall continuation in terms of the retest here. So we'll watch the retest and take a peek at the potential levels of support that we can get to here on the left, okay? So you can see what we're working with. Okay, you can see that it's trying to fill this imbalance here. Nothing is broken down just yet. The buyers are still here waiting. If we do continue, guys, like I'm running, there we go. Okay. See if it's going to have its continuations. Okay, so we see the demand zone got broken here. Okay, I'm running about 80 bucks on this. I did a 5 lot sell here. I'm pretty happy with that. Not really going to mess with this anymore. Even if it does continue, it's all good. I'm closing, and we'll see what kind of moves maybe NASDAQ is presenting itself with. Okay, NASDAQ is still bullish, guys. Okay, still holding true to a bullish move here. All right. There goes gold, still moving. Okay, still holding on that. So NASDAQ's a bit of a mess right now, guys, but still remember that level, 123.8.5. All right. I'll finish off with the Dow till about 10:10. Okay, see if it's going to have that drop. There it goes. Okay, NASDAQ is dropping too, guys. Monitor this. See if it makes new lows. Here it goes, guys. Okay, let's watch NASDAQ here. Okay, guys, if NASDAQ breaks there, I'm going to enter in a sell on NASDAQ. Okay, I'm taking a short, low lot size sell on NASDAQ. Okay. Not large, small. I want to see if it's going to break. There's 2 wicks there, guys. Let's see here. There it goes. Okay, looking for fill this wick. Let's see. Okay, still holding here, guys. About a minute left. And I'm going to use a stop loss above this supply. The 4-hour resistance, guys, is going to be the stop. Okay. If nothing breaks above there or below, I'll look to exit out on that and take the loss. Okay, you got 24 seconds here, guys. All right. Like I said, if you're just watch and see if this is actually going to turn out to be an M pattern. If they're going to hold it here, like I said, multiple attempts to hold. We're going to watch and see how the open is. 7 seconds. I haven't broken it just yet. So we're going to see this is going to be the 10-10 time. Okay, so nothing broke. Still holding strong and true around this level here, guys. Okay. All right, so it's a little indecisive. Okay, not breaking that level. That's key, though. You can see where they're pushing it around in and out of here multiple times, guys. So if you guys are not wanting to be in this or be part of it, you can close now. Okay. You can still see it's holding support level. All right. Still bouncing in and out. And she's holding that level of support, okay? So let's watch and see here how it's going to go. And we're coming into the first 15-minute candle, guys. Here it goes. Let's see. It's tough. This is the key level here, guys. So like I said, if you're not comfortable, just monitor it. How many times have they tried to break that? That's the key that I'm looking for right here. Multiple, okay? One here. One here. Okay? One here, they did. Okay, and now we're testing one more time. Here it goes. Let's see. There it goes, guys. Yes, there we go. All right, so if you guys got it, I'm running about 90, but there's 100. Yes, guys, there we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, shit just froze, guys. Let's see here. Ah, there we go, guys. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to show you on the free FX group to sell. Fuck. Man. There it goes. Yo, guys, this is printing right now. Move your stop loss to freaking break even or secure this at will, guys. Like I said, that's the money candle. Okay, that is the money candle right there. I made 250 bucks on that. I am done. I'll share that. There we go, guys. Took 2 trades. That's it. Nasdaq and Dow. My goodness. And this thing is still look like it's gonna drop, guys. Honestly, 10:15 is gonna be the judgment day on this thing. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, did anyone grab this Nasdaq? It took a while for it to come to play, but literally, fuck. Goldie's down. There goes Dow again, guys. Okay. So here, do you see how, guys, you buy into demand, but you follow the overall trend? Okay, that's a big volume-based candle here. So I'm really happy that I closed out the buy, you know, and you can see here that the overall sell had the overall continuation. Oh my God, that's nice. Okay, so big opportunities there. Whew. Guys, literally almost 3 hours for 2 trades. There it goes. Okay, so I'll just mark that up, guys. You can see the wick fill here did actually happen. Okay, and I'll mark this up just so you guys can see where I placed the stop loss right above here. Okay, that's where I mentioned to you, and then have your overall TP in buying area. Okay, remember, don't get greedy, guys. Buyers are still sitting here. You never know if they're going to come into play or not. Okay, that's the key thing. All right, guys, so that's it. 10:15. Okay, finally got some news going our way. All right, and the trades did come to play, but took a little bit of time. Okay, and you can see if you just were a little patient, you know, the trades would have come to you pretty straightforward. All right, so don't get greedy on this, guys. Straight up. All right, if you guys made some pips, just frickin' walk away. Okay, walk away right now. All right, guys. Tomorrow's NFP. Okay, so like you guys got to understand these moves to happen prior to NFP are not to be unexpected. Okay, so let's watch and see right here. Tomorrow we have the big boy here coming in. Okay, this is going to be some interesting shit. Pardon my French, but this is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, and we will be going live around 7:45, guys, same time. All right. And guys, like I said, if you want to join up, we're still doing our 3-month plans for one discounted price, around $30 off. Same with 6 months. Okay, this will include you with our launch of our app. Okay, that's coming in the new year, and our new program that we are launching as well. Okay, so the main thing here, guys, like I said, don't worry about those prices. You guys can do what you got to do, but check out what's going on with our live schedule here. Okay. 5 Londons, 5 New Yorks, 4 post New Yorks, which is coming in about 10 minutes. Okay, and then we have some weekly webinars here. Tonight we have an Asian workshop session. Okay, so guys, today, like I said, it was choppy. Okay, at the beginning, but if you are patient and you just wait, holy fuck. If you're patient and you wait, guys, like I said, this thing can pay off huge. Okay. One key thing to just remind you, guys. Okay, when these levels get put on the chart, all right, and you have news, all right, they're going to manipulate it. Okay, it's called manipulation. That's how it is. The sellers have always been sitting there. Okay, and you can see this is a perfect structure of double top. Top, top. That's why I said let's switch over to NASDAQ and look for some sells. Okay, but look at the volume based sell candle here once on the key level. Okay, these are the types of trades that we have that are sent during the day, the morning, the week, whatever it is. Okay. And it's just about being patient and waiting for the right action candle to come in. Okay, so Nasdaq was beautiful, guys. I still think there goes Goldie. And then look at the Dow Jones, guys. The TP and the Dow would be right around in here. If you guys caught that, you're asking me where the stop loss would be, guys. I would probably place it in supply as well. Okay, just in case, and then go from there. All right, so look at these big moves, guys. Take a little bit of time, but it ended up playing off. All right, so guys, I want to shout out to BU, the guy who was moderating. He's the market wizard in our group, and he definitely helped me out with holding the overall trend, which is the selling momentum. So, all right, guys, well, have a good day. We will see you same time, same channel tomorrow for NFP, and we will go from there. Okay. All right, guys, have a good one. Later. Guys, the Discord had these cells in there.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which
Goldie
helps us to
was
get
not
in
the
and out
right
of the
time
market.
to have that happen.
Using the right
manipulation
broker
was still
can
very,
help us
very,
try
very,
different strategies.
very real on gold.
With multiple
They
options
wanted
of brokers on the
people to
web,
get to 1800.
here at Stock Sniper Trading,
That's why I said I put
we
those
have a
bullish targets
recommended
on there.
broker,
They really
that
wanted
is
to pump price to
HankoTrade.
1800. Okay.
with spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x. HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.